Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is the 37th part of What If Deku Was a Magical Girl Mascot. Quirk, Magical Girl Mascot. The author of this great fanfic is Emma. I believe links to them and original story in the description. Chapter 37, Going Up and Up. Everyone was going upstairs. And there were a lot of stairs. Izuku decided to be the one to carry Izuku up the stairs. "Why are you carrying him?" complained Mineta. "Do you have a time limit?" asked Katsuki. "No," said Mineta. "There you go," said Katsuki. "We need to be quiet," scolded Tenya somewhat loudly. Izuku noticed that Melissa was having a hard time. "Are you okay?" asked Izuku. "I'm fine," said Melissa, taking off her shoes. They united on the way up. Meanwhile, thanks the female hero, who was named Kissy, who had the power to create vines, the invisible group, which included Mina, as it was a good idea to bring her along because her acid would probably be of use, got to the building. "Is there any way inside?" asked the taller hero. "I can climb wall, but I don't know how good it will be," said Tsuyu. "Wait," said Hammerhand, "we find a vent and go through it. Which is even more perfect." "Can we even fit?" asked Mina. "I'm sure it will be fine," said Hammerhand. They found a vent. Thankfully Mina's acid was able to melt it. "Wow. I can't believe that this was pretty easy to break in," said Toru. Once they were inside the vents, she turned off her invisibility. However, there was a problem as they were crawling through the vents. In the ballroom, they heard loud banging. "What's that noise?" yelled one of the villains holding the party captive. "Great, someone's in the vents," yelled one of them. "Find the noise," yelled the one who was the leader. Upstairs with the other group, they found themselves on the 80th floor. However, it was blocked off. "Okay, this is bad," said Kirishima. "We have to go another way," said Melissa. As they went to find another way, Mineta noticed a door. "Why can't we go this way?" he asked, opening the door. Then an alarm sounded. Everyone stared at him. "I'm going to go fucking kick him in the nuts if he's unable to help us this entire mission." Though Katsuki with her eye twitching. "No," thought Shoto. "Please don't," thought Izuku. "What happened?" asked Toru. "Mineta," guessed Tsuyu. "What gave it away?" mentally muttered Katsuki. "We're inside the building," thought Tsuyu. "But who knows when we'll be able to meet up," pointed out Toru. "Also, I'm pretty sure we're making a lot of noise going through the vents," thought Tsuyu. On the lower level vents, some of the villains gathered around a vent. That was when they heard growling from the vent. It suddenly opened up and a large animal came out growling at and started to attack them. They shot at the creature, but their weapons didn't work. Once all of the villains were down, the creature disappeared into a puddle of ink. "That was awesome," cheered Ashido. "Thanks," said the Australian hero named Inker, who had a quirk that let him bring to life his tattoos, though the drawback was that each tattoo could only be used once. It also meant he had to get new tattoos. "Remember, have to be quiet," said Toru, turning everyone invisible again. "Yeah, because going through the vents was clearly really loud," said Tsuyu. "Now's not the time," said the taller hero. "We have to catch up to your friends." They all heard for the stairway. "Hey! We're headed for the stairway," thought Tsuyu. "We're on the 80th floor and we're having kind of a hard time," thought Izuku. On the 80th, they were running from the blast doors closing and everyone running away, making sure that they weren't causing up in them. "This way," said Melissa, going to a door. It was a large room filled with plants. "What is this place?" asked Izuku. "It's called the Plant Factory," said Melissa. That was when they saw that a nearby elevator was opening up. And 2 men came through. However, they all hid, hoping they wouldn't be spotted. Maybe we should wait here until the backup arrives, thought Ochako. Chances are they might know we're in here though, thought Katsuki. It's better not to fight, thought Tenya. He's right, thought Izuku. I think I see something over there, said one of the 2 men. They saw that the tow headed towards them. They're heading right for us, whispered Kaminari. That was when an idea hit Izuku. I have an idea. I don't know if it will work, but it's the only thing I can think of that will get them off our backs, whispered Izuku. All of his partners could feel the embarrassment coming from Izuku involving this plan. Please tell me you're not going to, muttered Katsuki. I don't have much of a choice, thought Izuku. What's going on? Asked Toru. I don't think you want to know, thought Katsuki. The 2 men were looking around, and Izuku came out of the bushes on all fours. This is so embarrassing, thought Izuku. This is your idea, thought Katsuki. What is that thing? Asked one of the 2 men. I have no idea, said the other, maybe some weird animal they're breeding. Izuku started to scratch one of his ears with his back legs. In the bushes, Ochako covered her mouth while Kaminari started to bite his fist. At least it seems to be working, thought Tenya. That was when Izuku tried to come up with an animal noise, but it came out as a strangled yelp of some kind. What the fuck kind of noise is that? Yelled Katsuki, trying not to laugh. Kaken! Cried Izuku. That thing can talk! Yelled one of the men. And there's some kids in the bushes! Yelled the other. Come up with a non-ridiculous animal noise in the future, said Katsuki, jumping out of the bushes. I know, sighed Izuku. Katsuki grabbed her necklace and transformed. We have no other choice but to fight after that, said Katsuki. You're the one who gave away our position, said Shoto. She then grabbed her necklace and transformed too. Wait, said Izuku. The 2 of us can handle it, thought Katsuki. You should stick with her, just in case, thought Shoto. Izuku nodded as he looked at Melissa. The other in the group left the bush. One of the 2 men tried to attack. However, Shoto just created an ice wall. You better do more than just ice, muttered Katsuki. Don't worry, I will, said Shoto. Will they be okay? Asked Melissa. Don't worry, they're 2 of the strongest in our class, said Izuku, jumping on Ochiko's shoulder. But seriously, Midoriya, you need to work on coming up with better animal sounds, said Kaminari. I know, sighed Izuku. They heard to elsewhere in the plant favorite. They looked for a way out. That was when they noticed a hatch on a nearby ceiling. What's that hatch? Asked Yayorozu. It's a maintenance tunnel, said Melissa, but it has to be accessed from outside, and someone who's small and could climb up walls could get up there, said Melissa. That was when everyone realized there was one person in their group that fit it. And they turned to that person. No, you have to be kidding, cried Mineta. Come on, Mineta. You're the only one that can do it, said Kirishima. No way. And besides, Midoriya is much smaller than me. And he's not doing anything, yelled Mineta. I think I might be able to do it, said Izuku. Wait. Mineta. You can do it, said Kaminari. What? Said Mineta. And you want to know why? When word spreads about this, you won't be able to beat back the girls, said Kaminari. You can have your own harem. Is he really giving that reason? Thought Tenya. He is. mentally sighed Achiko. What's going on? Asked Katsuki. Mineta is being useful. Thought Tenya, so you can't perform that low blow. Damn it! Thought Katsuki. All right for the harem. Yelled Mineta. I can't believe that worked. Muttered Jiro. I can. Sighed Yayorozu. Mineta thankfully was able to climb the wall and get to the hatch he needed to go. Back with the fight, the two magical girls had to dodge an attack from one of the two men who had turned into a gorilla-like monster. Shoto summoned her wand and sent out some of her ice shard from her wand. However, the other guy who had large hands swiped away the shards which disappeared. Let's see you do that with one of my stronger explosions, said Katsuki. She unleashed a very large explosions from her wand which blew him up good. Shoto stared at what just happened to him. Seriously? Asked Shoto. I'm just annoyed I don't have an excuse to hurt that grapist, said Katsuki. The one that turned into a monster ran towards Shoto ready for an attack, however Shoto sent out a stream of water at him, which she then froze. Seriously? Asked Shoto. Oh come on, you wanted to see him get hurt, said Katsuki. You never had that injury, you wouldn't understand, said Shoto. Katsuki's sweat dropped when the other magical girl said that. Hey! We beat them, thought Katsuki. Have you gotten far? Thought Shoto. Thanks to Mineta we managed to get pretty far away, thought Izuku. We're almost at the 80th floor, thought Tsuyu. You're still there, right? Thought Toru. Maybe we can take a break, thought Katsuki. You didn't use your strongest attack, did you? Thought Tsuyu. If I did you would have known, pointed out Katsuki. Everyone in the build would have known. Back with the others they kept going on. However, there was something very suspicious going on. I think we're being led into a trap, said Tenya out loud. Are you sure? Asked Achiko. It's almost as if they leading us where they want us to go, said Yayorozu. That was when they found themselves surrender by security robots. Okay, this is bad, said Achiko. We have to fight our way through, won't we? Said Kirishima. It looks that way, said Yayorozu. Both Tenya and Achiko transformed, while the others all got ready to fight. Melissa, said Izuku. Yeah? Asked Melissa. I might have a way for you to help in the fighting, said Izuku. What? Asked Melissa. If you bond with me, but I don't know if it's a good idea, said Izuku. You live here, and well, I don't know if we would ever see each other again after this week, and well, we'd be telepathic connected for the rest of our lives, and well. Melissa looked at the small animal in front of her, unsure how to respond. She watched as Tenya sped towards the robots and Achiko took away their gravity. She wasn't sure what to do, but still things were serious, and she knew she had to make a decision on this. Even if it would be forever life-altering, it had to be done. And she made her choice as she looked at the fighting. And she hoped it would be the right one. That will be it for this part. I hope everyone enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and comment if you want part 38. If you want to hear more from me, subscribe. I hope to see you all in the next one.